What is going on, everybody? So we're going to start the video out talking about the title and thumbnail, and I promise it's not clickbait. Paldean Fates regular ETBs are being bought out on TCG Player right now. If we go back about a week, you can see here this ETB was around $144. It's now sitting up in the 170s, and the most recent sales from today, $210, $200, $205, $190. So it seems like someone's bought out basically every ETB below $210 right now. And I haven't done a thorough investigation of eBay. I did a quick glance to see how many listings there were. It doesn't seem like there's that many listings below $170, $175 in ETB. And if you guys are in the spreadsheet, you know that about half of the supply on the secondary market below a 20% leg up over the past few weeks has been from one seller. And I did say that if the seller decided to take their boxes off the market or move their price up, we could see Paldean Fates jump to around $170, $175. This was a possibility. So I do question who's buying these. Because when I did a quick glance, I didn't see their listings at all. And it is entirely possible that I just missed their listing, but we'll do a thorough investigation on Friday of the regular ETBs to get a better idea of where this is going to end up. But I would not be surprised if Paldean Fates finds a new floor around $160, $170. I think that is entirely possible. But to get into the rest of the video, we're going to do kind of a follow-up to a video we did last week where we looked at all of the mainline booster box sets. We looked at the booster box price and then the top 1, 3, 5, and 10 values of the cards inside. We're going to do that for specialty sets. A few people asked me to do this, so we're going to do it today. We'll start off with Hidden Fates. These ETBs sitting around $350. The most recent sales still are from June 14th, $399.99 and $419.99. So around $400. Most recent sales on TCG Player. The top chase card, the Charizard GX, $531 in value. It's a great card. I really do love this card. I like the art style from Sun and Moon era. All of these sets I really do enjoy. And I understand this is my bias because I don't really like black and white full art cards, and these are essentially glorified full art cards. So it's just my bias, so take it with a grain of salt. But either way, $531. The Umbreon's around $230. Cynthia is around $170. The Sylveon GX, $113. The Espeon's below $100. The Mewtwo is $68, and then it falls off from there. Greninja, Reshiram, Leafeon, Glaceon. So lots of popular characters. There still is a lot of value there outside the top chase. The top 10 value is $1,411. And for any set over $1,000, which is only Hidden Fates and Prismatic on this list, I did top 20 value, $1,776 currently. So a very deep set Hidden Fates. It's also quite an old set, so it's not surprising to me that these ETBs are starting to move towards $400. Now, another old ETB that's not doing too great, Champion's Path. This ETB is only up 16% on the year, which is quite bad considering basically every other ETB is up a multiple of that, like 3, 4, 5, 6x that, maybe even more. So this set, you have the Charizard up top, the Charizard V. I do like that card. It's $222. You have the Rainbow Charizard VMAX, $176, but then it drops off quite fast. You have Gardevoir VMAX, a Dreadnought, you have an Alchemy, a Kabu Secret Rare, so not anything crazy outside the top two cards. The top chase, you can see it there, and top 10 value, basically only double that, $441.72. Another weak set, Shining Fates. These ETBs, though, are up 103% on the year, so doing much better than Champion's Path. You can see here the Charizard VMAX up top, $111 approximately, and then it drops off very fast. Skyla Full Art, $11. Suicune's under $9. The Galarian Ponyta is sub $7. The Ditto is sub $7. And then the Galarian Rapidash is sub $6. That's going to be your top 6 cards. And you can see here, top chase, 111, and top 10 value, not even double that, $172.18. It is the lowest on this list. Moving on, we'll go to Celebrations. This ETB is up about 100% over the past 12 months, sitting around $156. The top hit is going to be that Charizard, $94. You have the Umbreon star below it, $38. You have a Mew Secret around $31. Mega Rayquaza EX around $20, and then your Shiny Magikarp's can be $18. That's your top 5 hits. Then you have a Zekrom, a Pikachu card, a Reshiram, Blastoise, Mew. Nothing too crazy in terms of value. The top hits there, and then the top 10 value, $259 approximately, so almost 3x the top chase. I was never really a huge fan of celebrations, and I always thought you could put your money into better places, and that has turned out to be the case over the past 12 to 18 months. But Pokemon Go is up next, if I can find it here. This box is only up 91%, so it hasn't performed as well as Shining Fates or Celebrations over the past 12 months. The top chase card in this set is that Mewtwo alternate art, around $40. The Rainbow Mewtwo V-Star is around $40 as well. The Dragonite, $29. The Gold Mewtwo V-Star around $20. Then you have a Melmetal in there, a Radiant Charizard, so nothing too crazy either in this set. You can see here, top chase, $40.75. That is the lowest on the list. And then a top 10 value of $181.59. That's slightly higher than Shining Fates. But next up, we'll start looking at some interesting sets. Crown Zenith, these ETBs sitting around $172 right now. It's crazy that Paldean Fates is now higher than this, but I think this will eventually level out again. Either way, 172 there. Top hit is that Giratina around 160. The Mewtwo V-Star still over $100. Arceus around 90. You have the Dialga and Palkia in that 60 to 70 range. Leafeon V-Star holding around 44. Suicune $37. Glaceon $37. Lots of awesome cards in this set. If we look at the values here, the top chase right there, and then the top 10 value, $663. That's about 4x. The top hit. It's nothing too crazy in terms of value, but it is fourth highest on the list, and it is fairly close to the third slot, which we'll talk about here in a second. But first up, 151 regular ETBs, $241. If we go in here and look at the hits, Charizard EX, $178. That was almost a $300 card a couple months ago, guys. The Blastoise down to $61. Venusaur's at $55. Zapdos, $47, $48. Charmander over $40. Squirrel's close to $40. Alakazam, my favorite Pokemon, Charmeleon, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur. You guys have seen this tons of times. Top hit up there, $178. Top 10 value, $550. So that's a little over 3x the top chase card. And next up, we will cover Paldean Fates a little bit again. We don't have to talk about the price of the ETB. You guys already know about that. The Bubble Mew up top around $300 still. Then the Charizard EX, $165. Then the Gardevoir is down to around $76. Iono, $36, Pikachu around $30, Charmander down to around $22. This set is very top heavy. You can see top chase around 300, top 10 value 700, so what, 2.5x, less than 2.5x. The top hit. Another set that we'll briefly touch on, Shrouded Fable, $61, a regular ETB, up 54% on the year. If we go in here, the Earthen Vessel is still the top card, around $48. Pheasantipede EX, which is a playable card, around $45. The basic Darkness Energy, another, pretty meh card, around $40. The Persian, the first illustration rare, is sitting at $40.25. Cassiopeia, the second SIR, around $36. The Houndoom, $31. Then you have the Duskull, around $28. So not a terrible set. I do like a lot of the illustration rares, like the Horsey. I do enjoy the Persian and the Houndoom, but nothing crazy, no massive top hit. The chase card, $47.77. Top 10 value, though, $350. That is pretty decent. That's over 7x the top chase card. So you can see that there is a decent amount of depth to Shrouded Fable. And then finally, we have Prismatic Evolutions. These ETBs sitting around $104 on TCG Player right now. If we go in and look at the top hits, the Umbreon, $1,151. Sylveon EX, $420. The Leafeon, $290. The Espeon, Jolteon, Vaporeon. You guys have seen this 100 times. I don't want to cover it too much. Top chase, I did make a note on this. The most recent near mint sale was actually $985. So it is seeming like we're going to reach a market price on the Umbreon below 4 digits. Either way, the top 3 value is still very strong, around 2K. Top 5 value, $2,400. Top 10 value, $3,454. And even if this comes down like another 20-30%, it's still going to be by far the most expensive and deepest set on this list. Top 20 value, to just give you a comparison, almost $4,300, $4,281.77. That's like what, 2.3, 2.4 times higher than Hidden Fates. So when I look at this list, it really is a no-brainer which ETB you should be buying. But as always, you guys let me know in the comments down below what you think. Are you picking up any of these sets currently? And also stay tuned until Friday's video, where we'll give a little bit more in-depth analysis on Paldean Fates. Hopefully by then this will kind of stabilize and we'll have a better idea idea of what's going on. If you guys are into One Piece, there are some decent deals in Hobbiesville right now. They have Wave 2 pre-orders for OP11 out. If you guys are in Canada, it's probably the cheapest price you're going to find. If you're in Europe or other parts of the world, you're probably going to be able to find a better price than that. So be on the lookout, because I think if you can build a decent position in OP11, you're not going to regret it over the next couple of years. With all that said, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.